Breaking news. Larry Ellison, once the forgotten tech billionaire, has just overtaken Elon Musk to become the richest person on Earth. That's right. The 81-year-old founder of Oracle, a company many thought was past its prime, just leapfrogged Tesla's visionary to claim the #1 spot. With a staggering $393 billion fortune, Ellison's wealth skyrocketed overnight after Oracle's AI-powered surge, while Musk's empire slipped from the top. So how did an old-school software titan dethrone the most talked-about entrepreneur on the planet?
Accused me of being irresponsible, and she told me I lacked ambition. She kicked me out, and then she divorced me. This was a pivotal moment in my life.
Before we dive into this unbelievable story, hit that like button to support the channel and subscribe for more crazy billionaire updates. The billionaire nobody saw coming. For years, the world obsessed over Elon Musk, the man behind Tesla, SpaceX, and X, formerly Twitter. He was the face of innovation, the king of controversy, and the unshakable #1 on the billionaire leaderboard. But while the spotlight was fixed on Musk's rocket launches and social media storms, Larry Ellison was quietly building something far more stable and much more profitable. Ellison isn't your typical Silicon Valley hero. He's not the smooth-talking CEO always on stage. He's a strategist, a warrior, and perhaps the most underrated business mind in tech history. Born to a single mother in New York and adopted by relatives in Chicago, Ellison's story begins far from the luxury he commands today. He dropped out of college twice and spent his early 20s hopping from job to job, searching for meaning. But in 1977, with just $1,200 and 2 friends, Ellison founded a company that would change his life forever: Oracle. The database that built a dynasty. The 1980s were the Wild West of computing. While Apple and Microsoft battled for the desktop, Ellison targeted something completely different: the invisible engine of the digital age, databases. Oracle didn't make flashy gadgets or sleek software. It built the systems that powered them, databases used by banks, governments, and Fortune 500 companies to manage mountains of information. Ellison once said, "If information is power, then Oracle is the generator." He wasn't wrong. By the 1990s, Oracle became one of the most essential software companies on Earth. Ellison was ruthless, brilliant, and famously competitive. He studied his rivals' code, outmarketed IBM, and crushed upstarts without mercy. And while other tech CEOs courted the media, Ellison was out sailing his yacht, flying fighter jets, and living like a Bond villain. He wasn't just rich, he was legendary. The rebirth of Oracle. By the 2000s, though, Oracle was fading from the spotlight. The world had moved to the cloud. Amazon, Microsoft, and Google were dominating the new era of internet infrastructure. Analysts said Oracle was too slow, too old school. But Larry Ellison? He was just getting started. He stepped down as CEO in 2014, becoming chairman and chief technology officer. But make no mistake, Ellison still controlled the empire. Behind the scenes, he began a new war, one that would define his comeback. He poured billions into transforming Oracle into a cloud computing powerhouse, building massive data centers around the globe. When the AI revolution began to take off in the early 2020s, Ellison saw it faster than most. He positioned Oracle as the silent partner behind the companies building the future. The AI jackpot, 2024 to 2025. Artificial intelligence exploded into the mainstream. Every company wanted computing power. Every startup wanted cloud servers to train models. And that's where Oracle made its move. While Microsoft had Azure and Amazon had AWS, Oracle began partnering directly with AI startups, providing specialized infrastructure optimized for NVIDIA chips. In a single year, Oracle signed massive contracts with AI giants, boosting its revenue and propelling its stock to record highs. Then came the moment. On September 10, 2025, Oracle announced its earnings, and the numbers were beyond anything Wall Street expected. The stock price exploded. In one trading session, Ellison's fortune jumped over $26 billion, marking the biggest one-day wealth gain in history. His total net worth reached $393 billion, surpassing Elon Musk's estimated $385 billion, according to Bloomberg's Billionaire Index. Ellison, the man most people forgot about, had officially become the richest person alive. The fall of Musk for now. Meanwhile, Elon Musk wasn't having a great year. Tesla's stock had stumbled after disappointing deliveries. SpaceX faced funding delays, and even his social media platform, X, was under pressure from advertisers. Musk's fortune, heavily tied to Tesla's market value, dropped nearly $18 billion in the same period. And while Musk continued to dominate headlines for controversial posts and lawsuits, Ellison's wealth quietly compounded through Oracle's soaring value. Ironically, the two men aren't strangers. Ellison actually served on Tesla's board from 2018 to 2022. He was one of Musk's earliest investors, buying $1 billion in Tesla stock before it skyrocketed. So when Ellison passed him in net worth, it wasn't just business, it was poetic. The student of Silicon Valley's chaos had just outplayed the master of it. The billionaire with an island. Larry Ellison's life doesn't look like your typical CEO's. He owns 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanai, which he bought for around $300 million in 2012. There, he's building what he calls a model sustainable society, powered by renewable energy, organic farming, and tech-driven living. He owns private jets, a fleet of yachts, and sprawling estates in Malibu and Japan. But beyond the luxury, Ellison has something rarer: peace. He rarely gives interviews, avoids drama, and spends his time working on technology or sailing the Pacific. He once said, "You don't get to the top by being nice. You get there by being relentless." That's Larry Ellison in one sentence: ruthless in business, disciplined in life, and focused on the long game. Oracle versus Tesla, different games. When you compare Ellison and Musk, it's not just about wealth, it's about strategy. Musk's empire is built on risk. Electric cars, rockets, brain chips. His fortune swings with the markets. Ellison's empire is built on infrastructure power, the invisible backbone of AI, business, and government systems. While Musk sells the dream of the future, Ellison sells the tools to build it. Oracle's strength lies in consistency. Every company using AI needs databases and computing power, and Oracle provides both. Ellison plays defense while others chase the spotlight, and it's paying off big time. So if you want to know why this island and uncover all the secrets behind Lanai's transformation, watch our dedicated video on it. The moment of glory. For a brief but historic moment, Larry Ellison sat atop the billionaire mountain, richer than Bezos, Arnault, and even Elon Musk. Bloomberg declared him the world's richest man. Media headlines erupted: "Larry Ellison dethrones Musk." Even though the lead didn't last long, as markets shifted and Musk's valuations rebounded, the message was clear. Ellison wasn't just a survivor of the tech wars, he was winning them. At 81 years old, he proved that experience and strategy can still beat hype and noise. The legacy of a relentless mind. Larry Ellison is a paradox. Brash yet brilliant, arrogant yet deeply philosophical. A college dropout who built one of the most intellectual tech companies in history. He races yachts across oceans while running billion-dollar software empires. He's never been the loudest voice in the room, but always the most dangerous one. While Musk tweets, Ellison invests. While others dream about Mars, Ellison quietly builds Earth's digital backbone. He doesn't chase attention, he commands it when the time is right, and in 2025, that time was very right. The future of billionaire power. This passing of the torch, from Musk to Ellison, is more than a financial shuffle. It marks a shift from visionary innovation to technological infrastructure. AI, data, and cloud computing are the new gold, and Larry Ellison owns the mines. As Oracle dominates the AI infrastructure race, analysts believe Ellison could secure his spot among the top 2 or 3 richest people in the world, maybe even reclaim #1 again soon. Because this isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of a new era where the quiet billionaires, the ones who build the tools, shape the future from behind the scenes. Larry Ellison's story proves one thing: in business, timing beats noise. The world celebrates Musk's ambition, but it's Ellison's patience that just made history. He didn't chase the spotlight, he built the system that powers it. And for a moment, that made him the richest man alive. Who deserves the crown, Ellison or Musk? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more crazy billionaire updates.